are you guys like officially coming back together, or like what is it?
The thing that started the whole thing out was our good friend Super Lake Johnny, our breaking up, which is their dying wish. They asked that we would play their last 2 shows in Chicago, one at the Empty Bottle tomorrow night, and one in All Ages at the Fireside. So we kind of toyed with the idea right even before they asked. So when they asked, it was kind of perfect timing, sealed the deal. So we just said, yeah, I thought it'd be fun.
Mike had this idea, well, why not warm up a little bit outside of Chicago so we don't completely fall on our faces.
Yeah.
And get to hang out with our friends.
Yeah, well, it turned out really great. This is the only out-of-town show we're doing, but we played here probably more than any other out-of-town city. And Jim, we've known Jimmy since he started working here.
Jimmy
even when he worked at the Side Door. And we're really glad to be able to play with his new band, because I don't think any of us has seen him yet. And Dan from 5 Deadly Venoms, his new band's playing too, so it worked out really well and gives us a chance to kind of get our feet wet a little. Well, there always is a lot of energy, I guess, for lack of a better term, but it's a lot different from the recorded. It's a lot more raw. And on the last record that we did, the full length, we utilized the studio, which was kind of like, when we first started making records, we're like, I don't know, we want to sound like we do live, which we never actually did in the studio. So we decided to play around with some studio stuff and some keyboards and have some guest musicians on, which was really fun. So I think it's an entirely different thing.
Yeah, 2 different animals.
But that, we tried to replicate that too live, and it didn't really pan out. So our live shows are what they are, and
so you try to keep the live shows mainly just like you guys. And
just raw.
Yeah, it's just
I tried playing to DAT tapes and samples and
click tracks,
all kinds of stuff, and click tracks. It works in the studio, but in an uncontrolled environment, small clubs especially, it's not probably the best thing to try.
Yeah.
Or the easiest for that matter.
We've got a couple songs now that are unrecorded, so.
Do you think you would do something with that? Like
yeah, I mean,
I'd like to. I'd hate for them just to be. We had a song written, a couple songs written actually when we stopped playing initially 3 years ago, that were really, in my opinion, really great songs, and it's been, they kind of stood the test of time, which you never know. But once we started playing them again, I don't know, I'd like to do something with them.
Yeah.
It's safe to say, at the very least, we'll record the new songs and maybe tinker around with a few ideas that I'm sure we all have for other things.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind playing shows. I wouldn't mind, coming out every now and again and play a show. But I don't think we're gonna sit here and commit to anything.
Yeah, especially touring long tours. It's impossible for him. We definitely play it by ear, because if you would have asked us a year ago if we'd be playing right now, we would have said no.
Yeah, get fucked.
So.